Welcome back, guys. I know it's been a few weeks since my last video, so thanks for tuning back in. As always, thank you for all the love and support on all of my videos. And today, we're going to be going back to discussing our tried and true roots of Escape from Tarkov. A lot of news has been coming out, and a lot of stuff has been set to be expected in 2024 for Escape from Tarkov. And in this video, I'm going to do my best to touch on some of those topics and give my feedback on some of these changes. Before any further discussion, hopefully you guys had a chance to check out Pestely's video. He had an interview with Nikita, and it was super informational and definitely felt like it was very needed and definitely worth the watch. So definitely give it a look. One of the big details from that video that may have gone unnoticed is Nikita stated that there would be a wipe this summer, which runs from June to September, so anywhere between then, I would likely lean towards a July or August wipe, but we shall see. And then, obviously, we have the December wipe. This is a schedule we've been following for a few years now, the 2 wipes a year, middle of the year, and then end of the year to break it up. So, we'll see when the next wipe is, and obviously, we're looking forward to it. But for right now, I guess I'm just going to keep grinding some PvP in the game, and then using some of this, this money that we've earned up here. Interestingly enough, there's been a reversal of the planned non-wipe cycle with the 1.0 release, where they now plan to maintain wipes even with the 1.0 release. Moving into the full 1.0 release of the game, that's kind of getting very close. No set date, but I imagine they're trying to make sure they fix a few more things before a mass market release into what I would imagine would be a Steam release of the game. I imagine BSG is trying to secure some more funding with the release of microtransactions, which I'll address a little later in the video, and a full release would secure them, hopefully, a decent amount of funding, as a lot of gamers, and I'd use the word casual crowd, generally wait for a full release of a game before they go ahead and spend their money on it, which is totally understandable. You don't want to hop into a beta, it's not complete. So hopefully with a full release, you'll see some more sales uptick. So are you looking forward to full release? You're likely already own Tarkov if you're watching this video, but I am curious in the off chance that you don't, will the full release on a platform like Steam entice you to pick up the game? Something I did want to talk about was the Unity engine. There was plans to transition over for the new Unity engine in Escape from Tarkov that'll hopefully balance out performance and hopefully hope against the fight against cheaters. But Nikita mentioned this is a lot of work still and they're working on it. No time frame has been slated for this change, but hopefully that it maybe can happen with the December wipe, but we shall see. We'll keep our fingers crossed for that. Definitely think it's going to be a really impactful change for the game. But as of right now, we're just sticking with the engine we have, and they keep working on it and switching it over. Microtransactions. While some gamers hate them, some gamers don't care, and some love them. I am, for one, impartial with them, as long as it doesn't become a pay-to-win game. As of right now, the only microtransactions are for clothing and stash space in EFT. Nikita himself said they had no intentions of adding booster packs as transactions so long as they stay true to that. Then I believe we'll be safe from the game becoming pay-to-win. I don't mind EFT adding some transactions for apparel to help boost some funding. It doesn't affect the game. It doesn't affect my performance. It just, if some people want to wear some other clothing without having to grind for it and they want to spend like $12 for it, go ahead. Definitely helps the game out, I believe, and doesn't affect me. So don't mind it. Just make sure there's no boosters or anything like that that can affect the actual game. Another thing in kind of the microtransaction, I guess, maybe this is just really transactions of the game, is that they plan to add in another version of the game. As you recall, they removed EOD for purchase a few months ago. Nikita said there's going to be a newer version of the game that will have some cool stuff in it, kind of like, upgrading from the Gamma container that they had. So we'll see about that. So we'll see what it brings. Obviously, we don't know. They haven't said anything on it, but they definitely say there's a new version coming. And hopefully, if it's really going to be better than EOD, maybe for previous EOD owners, they get an upgrade to this version for free. Definitely don't know anything about that. They haven't said anything about that, but that would be pretty neat, especially if you're an EOD owner, you're supporting the game. I think it's like $140 that we've splurged into it just for EOD, maybe a little more. But we'll see. They have said that they want to bring a new version of the game, maybe with release or something like that. So we'll see if there's any like add-ons for EOD players. Not to harp on a topic that is just being beat like a dead horse in all games, not just Tarkov, cheating. Nikita was asked about some invasive anti-cheat features coming to the game, and the truth is, he's against it due to the performance hit. However, games like Valorant are able to integrate this successfully without a performance hit, so I'm not sure what the decision is on this, but hopefully there needs to be some work done before the full release on cheaters, because it's very rampant and it definitely affects the player base in terms of like the player population, and I hope that they will at least work on an anti-cheat, do something to hopefully attack this. Obviously, like I said, it's not just Escape from Tarkov that's dealing with this. It's just every game right now is kind of just plagued with cheaters, and I don't want to harp on this too long because I know people already don't want to hear about cheaters. It's already been like beat to death. So hopefully there's some changes coming before the full release, but there is no plans for an invasive anti-cheat. Honestly, even through all the bugs and the negative, Escape from Tarkov is still such a passion game of mine that I want nothing but the best for it. It offers an experience like none other, And one day when the game is gone or we moved on from it, we're going to be grateful for all the fun times this game has given us and the frustrations of losing kits, but really the memories that it's provided for us and the experience and the adrenaline that this game has just absolutely one of a kind hit those niche for so many of us. I absolutely love this game and I definitely want nothing but the best for it. So hopefully in 2024 it's a better year and there's things implemented that make the game even better. There's some good stuff that's already been added in. If you haven't paid attention, you can now see the ammo damage and ammo penetration inside of the game. No need to go to a third party for that. This is an amazing change. They've also added a basic like a how-to series of learning the game, a guide if you will, into the launcher and on the YouTube channel. So definitely check that out if you're trying to learn the game. They've added some neat stuff with that. It's nice. They're definitely taking steps in the right direction. Definitely not backtracking, but there's still stuff that needs to be done and addressed ahead of this full release that they have planned. So we'll see. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm curious your thoughts of the state of the game in 2024. Obviously, let me know down below what you guys think, what you guys thought about the video, and what your guys' feedback is, and some of the things that they should really be focusing on in any specific order. But also if you have some things that are, priority, whatever you think. I kind of want to get your guys' feedback. I always want to hear from you guys because it's not just my voice that matters. So if you like this video, then dropping a like always helps it in the algorithm and getting it out to more people. And if you like me, then consider subbing for more of that juicy content. Anyway, guys, peace out. Have a great day. Bye.